Hi everyone, I'm Susan, and welcome to Studio SG, where every design is excellent, elevated, and exciting. I am so thrilled to bring this particular video to you today because right now I'm at my church and we are setting up for a clergy appreciation Sunday service where two of our clergy members are being highlighted. I am in charge of making the sanctuary look really pretty, or at least one part of it. So my goal here today is to set up a balloon garland that is pretty large, I would say about 10 feet tall. In addition to that, we will also have a photo wall backdrop with a fabric curtain display. So that's the task at hand, and a big one, given the 2.5 hours that I have to put this all together. Before I go any further in this video, though, I do want to encourage you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you have not already done so. To those of you who are subscribed to my channel already, I appreciate you so much. To those of you who have not yet taken the plunge, go ahead and plunge right in with both feet, y'all, because there is no reason why you can't become a friend of mine on this particular channel. I have a lot of great content and I really feel like it's helpful to others, so go ahead and subscribe, okay? That being said, back to this video. So you see me here right now double stuffing these royal blue balloons. Just let me say that the color scheme was inspired by the two individuals who are being honored today. Their favorite colors are royal blue. So I decided to go ahead and make it all about them and just do this as an homage to the beautiful people that they are. I'm double stuffing the balloons because my church is really well lit, and I didn't realize how well lit until this occasion, honestly. When I took these balloons out of the box yesterday, they were perfectly fine in my house. They looked great. They looked saturated enough in color. But then when I got them to the church and realized how bright the church was, you could actually see through the balloons. So then I had to double stuff them at the last minute, which is okay. I mean, hey, listen, it's worth the effort if the look is right. So this is what I'm doing right now. I can speak to the quality of it. It's a brand that I've literally never heard of, but I was so blown away by the richness of the color online that I said, okay, I'm sorry, but I've got to get this. So I decided to just go ahead and purchase it. And hey, I threw caution to the wind and I said, well, whatever happens, happens. So just watch me work. It's time to put those clusters together. I'm looking at groups of 8, and then I'm adding an additional large 18-inch balloon to each cluster. And I don't know if you can tell, but at this point I'm in a straight panic because I am so aware of the fact that I have to put this huge 10-foot garland together, and time is running out. Folks are getting ready to come into the church, y'all. Okay, it is definitely time to get that garland up. So what you see me doing here is taking a black 260 balloon and attaching it to the upright bar. Normally I would use a spring clamp and then tie the 260 together and then attach the spring clamp and the 260 to the upright bar. This time I recognize that I am just running out of time and the clock is ticking, so I need to get this going. So in any case, and I did find that it's actually a pretty effective method. But here's what I also discovered, hindsight being 2020. I should have left that pipe and drape all the way down. I should never have lifted it up and elevated it all the way to the ceiling. Why? Because now I have to lower it down to tie the 260 to the actual upright bar all the way at the top. So when you're doing things like this, it really, really helps to pay attention to those types of details, or else you will find yourself having to redo something you've already done. It's a time waster. So here you see me self-correcting, right? I've got to walk back and forth and lower these curtains down. All right, that's fine. It's totally figure outable. But what I failed to mention to you is the beautiful color scheme. So, I mean, the cat's out the bag now, right? We're clearly dealing with gold and white and royal blue and black. And I feel like it works so well. I particularly like the gold curtains because it adds such a nice accent to the otherwise what would be dull white or, just kind of a boring blue and a boring black combination. So this really, really elevates the look, and I hope you like it. Let me know.